In this video, I'm going to go over Synapse, a IDO Launchpad that I found recently. Go over how you KYC, what the allocation sizes are, what the tiers are, and the past IDO history. So if we start with how you actually would get into this, you would need to buy at least 1,000 SNP Synapse, and the current price is 56 cents. So that's a total of $567, which is actually very little. Um, the way this works is actually super unique in the sense that it's if you have below 20,000 Synapse, you can kind of see some examples, and it's divided by allocation points. So it's rather fair in the sense that, let's say you have 1,200 and someone else has 1,700. Well, your allocations get get allocated depending on how much you actually have. Then there's a tier 2 that's above 20,000 SNP, which is going to be what, like 10, 11, well, a little bit over $11,000. You can just read this yourself as well, of understanding why they did what they did. There's a really complex infographic actually, but it still is a good read. I'll link that in the video as well. I'll also link this, where you can just read about how the tier system works. So once you do that, you would actually just connect to the Synapse thing. This is just the YouTube wallet that's empty. And then you would KYC using Fractal. Fractal is a harder KYC. They're pretty picky with your proof of residence. But if we look at the amount of IDOs that they're launching quite a lot. Like you can see there's Ano Mus, and then just a whole bunch. Solchix is kind of well known, and then just quite a lot in the next few days. So if we look at past IDO history, you can go here, and I've already done some research. You can see Nakamoto games launched in October. They did about 4 in October. And here's the vesting schedules, team sizes of the projects. I just charted out the actual price of the current, like right now, with the bad market conditions, the price of what it is now. You can see that if we just look at the IDO price to what the price is now, you'd be at 23x for Nakamoto. Central Web would be 11x. FOMO Chronicles would be 2x, and Yarlo would be 1.6x. So 60% more, because the price IDO price was 35 cents and price was 57 cents. If you sold at the high of the all-time high, which is usually when it first comes out, maybe next few days, you'd be sitting at a lot better of a allocation or a multiple, right? Nifty, I could not find the chart for this, but I did find the current price, which is 46 cents. That's a 1.3, so it's 30% more. Scotty Beam has not yet launched, and the rest are coming out, as you can see. So the reason why I would consider this is just because when I look at launch pads, I like to see, like, okay, can this IDO coin actually make me some money? That's one of the first criteria I use. And since this came out from CoinGecko, whenever it launched on CoinGecko, like they loaded up the charts then, the price has pretty much been the same since August. So to me, it's like a good opportunity to make money, right? And you can see here that they also are on Binance Smart Chain, which is a plus. That's the first thing I look for. The second thing I look for is, of course, the X's in the past history. Now, this isn't super appealing by any means, but the fact that I'm aware of Solchix and Anomus, sorry if I'm butchering that, and then also the fact that they're launching quite a lot. I really like that, and I really like these complex tiers just because, in general, when you have these kinds of more complex tiers, it turns like the regular people off, right? Where they're just like, okay, I don't understand this, I'm not going to do it. And that's the kind of thing that you want, because it just gives you a better chance at getting allocations. So this is just my review of Synapse Network. I think I personally probably will be getting in this rather soon, just to try it out. I'll probably not drop too much money on it. I might do a really low tier and just get a feel of like what this is like myself. I do not own this token. I don't plan to buy it in the next few days. I will once we're more of a confirmed bull market. Then I'm gonna buy into a lot of these launch pads just because I will likely have profits to drop into this. But I hope this helps with Launchpad research. This gives you an idea of what I do when I chart out like what the X's are, the vesting schedules, etc. You typically, by the way, for a 100% TGE, you're usually going to want to hold this a lot longer just because like people dump that first day, right? And then people don't like holding on to coins that long. So, especially for a 100% TGE, you know that the price will only go up from there. So this is a very healthy thing. If I gotten into this, I would have just held it. Um, so yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned with the 1.3x, and then we just really go from there. So as always, guys, if you like IDO videos and the related stuff, please subscribe to the channel and join the Discord. And I'm trying to build a really cool Discord. So anyway, thank you guys for watching.